it's closed down.
Major changes come to this year's homecoming.
And in sports, a battle between top 5 teams lives up to the hype.
This is SU TV News, and it starts now.
Welcome to SU TV News. I'm Kayla Reamer.
And I'm Delaney Freer. It is one of the top performing programs for new Army cadets in the Midwest, but the class is being dropped at NDSU come 2015.
The Army Reserve Officer Training Corps, or ROTC, is closing 13 of its 273 programs nationwide, and NDSU's is one of them. There are many questions lurking as to why the Army would shut down one of the top-ranked programs, and the answer is quantity over quality. The ROTC program is only averaging about 11 graduates a year, while other universities are averaging 15. Third and fourth year students will not be heavily affected by this change, as they would be graduating before the closure. Sophomores will feel the biggest effect.
If they want to continue in an ROTC program and become a lieutenant, if that's the case, they're going to be required to transfer to another school that still has an ROTC program.
The Army ROTC program is working with about 40 first and second year students to figure out what their next move will be. The closest program is the ROTC program at UND in Grand Forks.
Hundreds packed into the Reinecke Fine Arts Building today to listen to President Dean Brashani deliver his State of the University address. He had many announcements for the campus community. This was President Brashani's 4th address since his inauguration in 2010. This year, he announced that NDSU has been ranked among the top 2% of all colleges in the country. He also had several huge announcements, such as NDSU finally crushing much or all of the financial burden he inherited. The budget cuts implemented 4 years ago will be returned to the academic deans, and for the first time in decades, the university is able to build a classroom building fully funded by the state.
Our commitment to the heart and soul of North Dakota State University is unwavering as ever. As a result of our success, our planning, and a new and equitable higher education funding formula, we can do more than just achieve my vision to be our state's and one of the nation's leading universities.
Since Brashani took office, enrollment at NDSU has been increasing. This year, enrollment rates were the 2nd highest in the university's history.
It's homecoming week and there are major changes. This year, the annual parade is moving back downtown. As SU TV's Nate Manning tells us, the changes that are intended to bring back past homecoming successes.
Students to gather and have fun. In previous years, the homecoming parade and Pep Fest have been on campus the day of the game. Now, all of that is about to change.
The goal was to make homecoming bigger, to make it more of a community-wide celebration. So it was through that process that some of the changes were made this year to homecoming.
The homecoming parade is downtown on Broadway for the first time since 1982, where it was for 60 years. A Pep Fest will follow the parade at the Fargo Civic Center. The move downtown hopes to get students more involved in the community.
I hope it instilled pride in our students and that there's a lot of pride for NDSU and also for some of them who have maybe never been downtown to be able to see some of the shops and just the different areas downtown and the great community they live in.
The parade will begin at 5:30 p.m. on Friday and will continue until 7 p.m. when the Pep Fest begins. An after party for students will begin at 8 at the Civic Center. 8 a.m. Saturday is the Student Government 5K run. At 9:30 is the Menard Hall rededication ceremony, and at 1 p.m. is the homecoming game against Missouri State. The change this year only hope to serve as a springboard for the future.
Homecoming is going to obviously continuously always be improving. We're hoping to continue to keep these traditions downtown to kind of expand upon the successes.
With all these changes, Homecoming 2013 hopes to be one of the most memorable in recent memory.
Hoping that they get an experience that is literally remembered throughout their life as just the peak of Bison pride throughout the city, throughout the state, and the nation.
Nate Manning reporting, SU TV News.
From 3 to 11:15 p.m., there will be a MAP bus service for anyone who is unable to get downtown or back to campus after the events on Friday.
Be smart this weekend for homecoming. The Fargo Police Department is reminding Bison tailgaters that it is illegal for people under 21 to purchase, possess, or consume alcoholic beverages. Minors found in the possession or having consumed alcohol may face 30 days in jail, a $1,500 fine, or both. So far, there have been 2 NDSU home football games, and police have issued 22 citations for underage drinking near the Fargo Dome. Minors are reminded that they may receive additional sanctions from any university or college they attend.
It's that time of year again when homecoming royalty is chosen. This year, there are 6 men and 6 women in the running for students' votes. On the east patio of the Memorial Union, students gathered for a barbecue sponsored by Campus Attractions. 2013's homecoming candidates were there talking with students and handing out hamburgers. Online voting for homecoming royalty started at 8 a.m. on Tuesday and ended Wednesday at 5 p.m. The winner will be crowned tonight at the homecoming show and coronation at Festival Concert Hall.
A new science, technology, engineering, and mathematics building just got approved for NDSU, but some are not so happy with the location. We'll tell you more about it after this week's 7-day forecast.
Welcome to SUTV News.
Welcome to SUTV News.
Welcome to SUTV News.
SUTV News is a production of the Bison Information Network, North Dakota State University's student-run television station. We promise to bring you all the latest news and sports from the campus of North Dakota State University. Watch SUTV News on Cable 1 Channel 14, brought to you by Stop and Go.
Deeks Pizza. Prices with the student in mind. Fast delivery and conveniently open until 3 a.m. Order by phone at 701-235-0708. Order online at deekspizza.com or order with Deeks' easy-to-use mobile app. NDSU. Make Deeks your choice for pizza this semester. That's Deeks. Great pizza that won't empty your pockets.
SUTV News is brought to you by Stop and Go. Stop and Go. We're always there.
Welcome back. The planning committee behind NDSU's new $29.6 million building has settled on a site for the project, despite concerns that it would be invading a popular space for students.
The new STEM building will be built on Churchill Field, east of the Memorial Union. It is being funded by the 2013 legislature and will provide classroom and laboratory space for several academic programs, with emphasis on science, technology, engineering, and math. The STEM building is set to be a state-of-the-art academic building. Many students oppose Churchill Field as the location for the new building because of the lack of green space on campus.
So we're really looking forward to it, but we are a bit disappointed at the location, just because we would have liked to have seen the pay lot go before any green space or even the east patio.
Construction for the building will likely start next spring. The building is set to be completed by the time classes start in fall of 2015.
The Counseling Center is currently hosting Mental Health Week. This week of events is designed to bring awareness and promote mental health in the NDSU community. SUTV's Delaney Freer has the story.
Depression affects approximately 1.5 million young adults in the United States every year. College is often referred to as the best time of your life, but it is also a tough transition with a lot of changes. These changes can interfere with students' ability to work, study, and how they interact with others.
What I would look for is changes in the person's behavior that is adversely affecting their life. So they may be withdrawing from others, they may be using alcohol and drugs differently or more intensely than they have in the past.
Mental Health Week was designed to help students, faculty, and staff recognize and ease stress, succeed academically, and help individuals. A recent first aid training event warned participants about risk factors and warning signs of mental health problems.
I think that this training would be good for anybody because it's not always the professional first responders who are the first to learn of a crisis situation. In fact, probably in most cases it would be fellow students.
NDSU considers mental health to be as important as physical health because it is needed for daily functioning.
I think that as the years have gone on, we continue to add programming and add different outreach and add just different groups for students. And I think that there's always room for improvement, and so I think that we're just always trying to kind of find a way to meet the needs of the students on campus.
To avoid depression, keep a healthy lifestyle, eat, sleep, and exercise. Delaney Free reporting, SUTV News.
With treatment by a mental health professional, 80% of those with depression get better. The week's last event, depression screening, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Friday at Berry Hall Atrium.
389 senior citizens' homes have been prepared for winter. The Fargo-Moorhead community rolled up their sleeves this afternoon and helped out as part of United Way's Day of Caring. Over 1,600 volunteers from Fargo-Moorhead businesses, organizations, and schools took part in the annual event. This year saw a 20% increase in volunteer numbers, making it the largest event yet. Among other tasks, the volunteers helped with trimming trees, raking leaves, cleaning out sheds, and hanging holiday lights.
Day of Caring is just one of the many things that we do. We also focus making investments in the areas of education, income stability, health, and basic needs.
This is a new experience and it's just great. With good weather and a lot of great people out here helping. And with my age, I need a lot of help.
United Way's mission is to connect people with people, needs to resources, and experts to advocates to improve lives. Their next event will be their Shirt Day, held on November 15th.
The NDSU Library has been awarded the Muslim Journeys Bookshelf Grant. In addition to the collection they have been awarded, they are also having 3 events in relation to the grant. 25 books, 4 DVDs, and electronic database prescription were all given to the NDSU Library to promote knowledge and understanding of the Muslim faith and culture. Speakers at the event had scholarly backgrounds or a professional relationship to Islam. A film viewing of Quran by Heart, a discussion panel, and a book talk are all events to highlight the grant.
In this grant, and our marketing in general is targeted towards the community. So anyone who wants to learn more about Muslim faith, and especially Muslim students on campus.
Grant was awarded through the American Library Association. The book talk event will take place October 12th at 11 a.m. in the main library. With classes and homework, many students choose energy drinks to stay awake and going, but experts say there are better options. We'll tell you more about it after the break. Stay with us.
Welcome to SUTV News.
Welcome to SUTV News.
Welcome to SUTV News.
SUTV News is a production of the Bison Information Network, North Dakota State University's student-run television station. We promise to bring you all the latest news and sports from the campus of North Dakota State University. Watch SUTV News on Cable 1 Channel 14, brought to you by Stop and Go.
Jitters is your home for quality coffee drinks. Whether you crave an espresso, iced coffee, mocha, or macchiato, Jitters has just what you need. Now featuring breakfast foods like caramel rolls, bagels, and more, be sure to get your day started right. Located on 12th Avenue North, Jitters has a friendly, relaxed atmosphere with Wi-Fi capability to get all of your studying done on time. Get your fix only at Jitters.
Deeks Pizza, prices with the student in mind. Fast delivery and conveniently open until 3 a.m. Order by phone at 701-235-0708. Order online at deekspizza.com or order with Deeks' easy-to-use mobile app. NDSU. Make Deeks your choice for pizza this semester. That's Deeks. Great pizza that won't empty your pockets.
SUTV News is a production of the Bison Information Network in conjunction with North Dakota State University's Department of Communication Broadcast Program. For more information, go to www.ndsubin.com.
Welcome back. With class, homework, friends, and extracurricular activities, it's no wonder students are looking for an extra burst of energy anywhere that they can.
But energy drinks may not be the best choice. Although energy drinks give students a short burst of energy, the effects may not be worth it. Energy drinks are very high in caffeine, which can cause restlessness, irritability, and impact sleep. They are loaded with lots of calories and sugar and little other nutrients, but there are healthier alternatives to getting your energy over these drinks.
Nutrition, eating an apple can actually provide more energy than like a cup of coffee, and you're getting a lot more nutrients from that as well. So nutrition, physical activity, drinking a lot of water, those are probably going to be, getting enough sleep are going to be some really key components to enhancing overall energy.
Taking a quick power nap during the day is another way that students can naturally raise energy levels.
The NDSU campus should beware. Flu season is here and many are already taking precautions. According to the Center for Disease Control, the number of flu cases usually peaks in the United States in January or February, but it can become a problem as early as October and continue into May. The key is to wash hands often and stay away from those who are sick. Students on campus are well aware that the flu is going around and many have their ways of staying healthy.
For me, I'm just enjoying the nice weather, trying to get a little bit of exercise when I can. I think trying to eat healthy, get some orange juice in the morning, and try and wash your hands as much as possible, I think will help out a lot.
NDSU is offering a flu shot clinic on October 24th from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Memorial Union. It is available for students, staff, and faculty at the cost of $30. Students who can't make the clinic can set up an appointment for a flu shot at the NDSU Student Health Services.
Asbestos minerals can cause lung cancer, mesothelioma, and other lung diseases. A geochemist at NDSU has found those minerals might have transformational properties once inside an individual. Tuesday, NDSU professor Scott Wood headlined an October Science Cafe titled A Geochemist's Perspective on the Behavior of Asbestos Minerals in the Human Lung. Asbestos is a heat-resistant fibrous mineral, usually used for insulation. During the cafe, Dr. Wood explained that tremolite asbestos appears to increase in the lungs over time, which can cause serious illness.
Having a basic understanding of anything like this, asbestos and its relationship to cancer or any other disease is always the hope that you'll be better able to find cures or better able to avoid exposure or that type of thing.
The next Science Cafe will be November 19th, led by NDSU psychology professor Benjamin Bayless.
If you've walked around campus lately, you've probably seen the chalk writings that say, "Do you agree with Danny?"
This week for Sidewalk Stampede, we set out to ask students who they think Danny is, and we got some very unique responses.
I really don't think Danny's an actual person, but more like a promotional thing.
A football player who's giving a story at Crew.
I honestly don't know who Danny is, but I did hear that he might have something to do with Chi Alpha, like a speaker or something.
I think Danny is a philosophy student who's thinking about the world, who's very active.
From what I've heard, he's something from Crew. I'm guessing it has something to do with like the homecoming week.
My guess would be somebody who's running for something.
Somebody's boyfriend that broke up with his girlfriend and somebody's upset about it, so they're writing messages all over campus to convince him to come back.
Well, joining us now is sports anchor Morgan Lubin. Guys, I want to know who Danny is.
I have no idea.
I mean, it's weird. Apparently we're supposed to find out tomorrow afternoon, or tonight at midnight is what we're supposed to, there's a website that
You know, they're
says
all over campus, they're all over the sidewalks, and all I want to know is, I'm just as curious as you guys.
Right.
Reveal yourself, Danny. That's all I ask. Can't wait much longer. Maybe Danny plays football. We'll take a look at football highlights and more with sports after this.
Jitters is your home for quality coffee drinks. Whether you crave an espresso, iced coffee, mocha, or macchiato, Jitters has just what you need. Now featuring breakfast foods like caramel rolls, bagels, and more, be sure to get your day started right. Located on 12th Avenue North, Jitters has a friendly, relaxed atmosphere with Wi-Fi capability to get all of your studying done on time. Get your fix only at Jitters.
Hey, I'm Mariah, and I'm at Bus because not only does it save me money, but with 20 different routes, it makes getting around Fargo much more convenient. I'm at Bus. Do you?
Deeks Pizza. Prices with the student in mind. Fast delivery and conveniently open until 3 a.m. Order by phone at 701-235-0708. Order online at deekspizza.com or order with Deeks' easy-to-use mobile app. NDSU. Make Deeks your choice for pizza this semester. That's Deeks. Great pizza that won't empty your pockets.
We're Force fans because we love coming to the games. It's very affordable and the whole family enjoys it.
We're Forest fans because we enjoy coming to the Forest games. It gives us something to do and look forward to every week.
This is Force Hockey.
SUTV Sports is brought to you by Shields. Ready for your next big adventure? Welcome to Shields.
Welcome back. The game between Northern Iowa and NDSU has turned into quite the rivalry the past few years. That rivalry continued on Saturday as two undefeated teams clashed in the 23rd annual Trees Bowl game. Let's go out to Gate City Bank Field now. Number 1 NDSU taking on number 4 Northern Iowa. Opening kickoff, Marcus Williams on the return. He gets hit hard. It's a fumble! UNI will jump on it. They will settle for a field goal, one of their 2 first quarter field goals, but early in the second, David Johnson, little keeper on there. The quarterback faked me out 85 yards later for a touchdown. He broke a couple tackles along the way, 13-0 at that point in favor of UNI, but right before the half, NDSU 23-yard touchdown, Brock Jensen to Kerry Woods. Bison trailed 13-7 at the half. After an early third quarter field goal for UNI, Cole Morgan is going to find Kevin Vereen on a 3-yard touchdown pass. NDSU would fumble that ensuing kickoff as well. UNI kicked a field goal. They led 23-10. Here comes the herd though, 4th and 6, 11-yard touchdown pass. Jensen to Vra. Bison within 6, 23-17. Now with under 3 minutes left in the game, NDSU doing what they do best. They run the football. Sam LaJury, 19 yards later, finds the end zone after breaking a couple tackles. Bison took their first lead of the game, 24-23. That would be all they need. CJ Smith with his second career pick to seal the deal. NDSU won 24-23. Coming up this weekend, homecoming. Missouri State's in town, 1-5 on the year. Bison 5-0, 1 p.m. at the Fargo Dome. After dropping in straight sets to UND, the Bison volleyball team returned home to resume Summit League play. NDSU took on South Dakota and Denver on back-to-back nights. Let's go out to the Benson Bunker Fieldhouse now for the Denver versus NDSU game. In the first set, Colleen King, one of the leaders in setting in the Summit League, finds Sarah Schmidt, who gets the kill. Denver takes that one, 25-20. Midway through the second, Danny DeGagne with a nice back set from Monica Claxton for the kill. One of her 7 kills on the night. Late in the second set, however, Danny DeGagne finds the net on her kill attempt. Denver wins set 2, 25-14. Third set, Bison trying to rally. Jenny Fossbender with a hard kill. She had 13 on the night, but too much Denver in this one. Another kill, this one by Schmidt again. She had 6 kills on the night, and then here's match point for Denver. NDSU couldn't handle the tip. Denver wins set 3, 25-18, and they take the straight set victory. NDSU 1-15 on the year. Coming up this weekend, NDSU hits the road. They will play at Omaha Friday at 7 before traveling to a rare Sunday game for NDSU, 2 p.m. at Western Illinois. In soccer, the Bison soccer team also in action this past weekend, playing 2 Summit League games on the road. The Bison beat IUPUI 2-0 on Friday, then fell to Western Illinois 1-0 on Sunday. NDSU will host 2 conference games this weekend, taking on Omaha at 5 p.m. on Friday before battling South Dakota at noon on Sunday. Both of those games can be seen on NDSU All Access on GoBison.com. The NDSU Women's Club rugby season is underway. 22 women are signed up for the 2013-2014 year. NDSU has 7 veterans and 13 rookies. To become a veteran, a player has to play 2 full seasons on the team. The Snappers have 2 seasons each year, one in the fall and one in the spring. The fall is for tournament play, and the spring is for learning how to play the game. During the fall season, the team is able to participate in a nationwide tournament and then go to a Final Four. This season, the team looks to improve on their 5-3 record from last year.
Oh, I have an extra pair. She might be able to fit into mine as well. These are too big on me.
We didn't make it into the Final Four tournament, but we're hoping to continue to improve as we did last year, and maybe in the next season or so we'll see ourselves at that tournament.
Snappers continue their season on the road this Sunday in St. Cloud. The next home game will be next Saturday at the fields located at 17th Street and 18th Avenue North across from Elliott Sports Complex. So guys, homecoming this week, big football game. You guys going to be there?
I'm actually going to be out of town.
I won't be there. I'm at work, but I'm going to the big parade on Friday.
News department at its finest right here.
Yes.
Coming up after the break, we'll tell you about a popular trend that has arrived on campus. You see what the prompter was doing?
Yeah, you memorize it.
More than 400 million people use Facebook to stay connected with family, friends, and colleagues, in addition to the millions of others who use Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Flickr for networking purposes. While Facebook and other social media sites are great tools to help you connect with friends and build networks, you should also be aware of the potential dangers associated with using these tools. So, let's talk tech.
First of all, always be mindful of what you and your friends are posting online. Nothing online is private, no matter what security settings a website may boast. Anything posted online stays online. So take time to consider what you and your friends are putting online before you post it. For example, do you want your potential employers or your current boss to see embarrassing pictures that your friends have posted? There's also the question of how much information should you disclose on a social media site. Posting too much personal information could lead to lost job opportunities, harassment, internet stalking, and identity theft. Don't publicize information that the public doesn't need to know. Finally, you should think about who you want to see those things you've posted online. By evaluating the appropriateness of the privacy settings on your social media site, it is recommended that you customize your settings such that only your close friends can see your personal information, such as your home address, email, and phone numbers. Ideally, this information should not even be online. Additionally, social media networks frequently update their security protocols, so be sure to review and update your security settings regularly. With these precautions, you will be well on your way to enjoying a safe and secure social networking experience.
Welcome back. A popular food trend has arrived on campus. Any given day, one can see students walking around with Oreo cheesecake, sugar cookie, and Butterfinger protein shakes. In August, the Nutrition Ignition Health Club opened up by NDSU's campus. The blended drinks are designed to provide a low-calorie alternative to popular snack foods. The opening of Nutrition Ignition is just one of many shake health clubs in Fargo-Moorhead. The blended drinks are the new trend in health and fitness, and many students find themselves drinking them throughout the week.
I think everybody wants better nutrition and wants to be healthy, and we're at the age
Protein shakes provide you with essential vitamins and nutrients that promote good health. Nutrition Ignition is located on 12th Avenue North in the Bison block.
Thank you for watching this edition of SUTV News.
Be sure to pick up a copy of The Spectrum and check us out on Facebook or Twitter.
Excuse me. I was going to say something about Danny. We'll see you next week instead. Where's Danny?
Oh my God.
Leave you with.